I can speak briefly to my personal upbringing. So I grew up poor. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, and my parents did everything they could to survive. And I grew up with a self-image of myself that was just flawed, just really messed up. I still kind of it still kind of creeps into my psyche a little bit. It's hard to really get away from it. You know, I've talked to other folks about it. It's hard to get that away. And so I think to directly correlate that, it was the moments where I felt most powerful were in church. I'm not a church-going person anymore, but it was those times when I felt limitless, or I felt that I was a part of a community, or I felt that my belief in something greater than myself could completely make the earth quake. And that was revolutionary to me. I felt like I could do anything. And the other times are when I'm in movement spaces, whatever that is, but movement when I'm with people. And that love and that esteem grows, and I'm able to silence what I've told myself for all these years, or what I was told and repeated to myself over and over. And so I think the position of self-love, of self-esteem, of Black self-esteem is very, 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 very crucial to the movement, period. Growing, being sustained, anything, because if we do not love ourselves, we cannot create loving communities. We will be sour in our personal relationships. Our organizations will crumble. And I think that was the first attack. If we look, that was the first way to break a slave. It was to, or that was the point where you at least knew you had broken somebody, when you broke their spirit. When you broke their spirit. And so we're talking about spiritual warfare. You know, we're talking about a very spiritual thing. And so self-love is very, very important and very, very, very dangerous. And I think it should be at the center of everything that we do. And it's something that no, we're not perfect yet, but I think that's the only way that we'll be able to transcend the you know, we war against powers and principalities in high places. And so that is transcends physical and geography.
Mm-hmm.
And to connect that really, really quickly to another Audre Lorde quote, I'm going to paraphrase here. Self-care is not self-indulgence. It's an act of political warfare. And that's powerful. Black love, Black self-love is radical. It's sustaining. Dante, Phil, Ashley have all texted me every once in a while to check in on me, and that's literally what keeps me going. And a system.
She texts us more. She's a love guru.
And a system that tells you you're nothing, and you decide anyway to survive, is an act of warfare, and I just think that's dope.
All right.